Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you have a dope day and thank you for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 9, Episode 6. My name is Chris Chu, and on lead vocals is the crew. What is up, Maya?
Ooh. What up?
What up? What is up, Cal?
Yo, what's going down?
Yo. And what is up, Q?
Yo.
As always, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by your favorite organic sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. You can find them on Instagram at sneakerlogic_official. You can use your coupon code TSP15, get 15% off your order. Yeah, clean sneakers for the warmer weathers. It snowed here 2 days ago. Blanketed the city in white powder, not the cocaines.
Like 9 days before spring, officially.
Yeah.
It just got cold again here too. What a
It
world.
got cold? No, we're
Yeah.
back to normal. I saw...
Now we are today, but for like 3 days in a row, it was like in the minus 20s.
Alvin, I saw you
Damn.
post some pictures in shorts.
Yeah. It was like 20 degrees, dog.
Oh,
I
shit.
was like, anything above
Jeez.
15 degrees, I'm in shorts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Again, Sneaker Logic to clean your sneakers. Check them out on Instagram. Now let's get to the way we start the podcast with what you're planning to wear tomorrow, brought to you by the good friends over at Quality. You can find them on Instagram at KUWALLATEE, quality.com. You can use our coupon code SPOD20. I think it still works. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. In any case, their spring summer 2024 just dropped. Men's and
Yeah.
women's.
Fire.
Very fire.
Fire.
Fire. Okay, who wants to kick it off? What they plan on wearing tomorrow?
I mean, I'll go. Oh,
You go.
It's supposed to be nice out again tomorrow. Not super nice, but nice enough to enjoy the sun that we get these days. So I can step out after work and stuff like that nicely. It's nice. I'm gonna go with Dusty Rose. I believe the color was perfect hoodie.
Yeah.
With my skinny jeans, the plain blue ones. I don't remember what they're called. They're actually the very first piece of Qual stuff I got, which is they're just a blue skinny jean.
Is it the central
But,
denim? I don't know. Possibly.
I think they were just the skinny jeans, the
Okay.
very first ones, man. Like,
Yeah.
I got those from you in person, actually.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna wear those, and I'm gonna pair them with my Avalanche Ronnie Feig A6
Oh, yes.
because it's beautiful. It's nice out, and they're a light color, like sunset. That's when I'll be outside, so
Yeah.
it'll be nice. Yeah.
Ooh. You only going out when the sun sets? Nice.
No, yo,
Romantic.
the sun is starting to stay up now and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I know. So
Yeah.
nice.
Beautiful.
The sunsets are so pretty.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
I'll go next. I'm gonna be wearing the multi-cargo denim. I'm gonna go all denim, and the boyfriend denim jacket. It's gonna be denim head to toe.
Mm.
And on feet, I will be wearing the Off Noir Union 4s.
Fire.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Canadian tuxedo tings.
Canadian tuxedo things.
Yeah.
All
Alvin?
right. Well, since it says it's going to be like 15 degrees tomorrow. So I think I'm going to try to pull off some shorts again.
Again.
All right.
I'm gonna go throwback and do the paisley, the
Mm.
black paisley mesh shorts from Koala. Just with the black perfect hoodie, and then probably like it's Air Max month,
It is.
so I
Mhm.
think I'm gonna go the Air Max One DJ Clark Kent 112s.
Oh, what the
I
heck?
think that'd be
Ooh.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, might
Yeah.
as well. It's almost done, man. So,
How old are they?
oh, that's a great question.
They're getting up there, but you've been wearing them like.
They were worn before, like by the previous owner.
Mhm.
So I was like,
Mm.
that's why I was like very confident in purchasing them, just because like I'm like they'll be wearable regardless.
Right.
So far so good though. Like everything's intact, so I'm gonna keep wearing them until they fall apart.
Okay. Yeah. Shit, that's such a nice shoe. The first time I saw them in person was I can't remember the year, but it was on the feet of Oscar Castillo
Oh,
Mm.
from
From
Modern Notoriety.
Modern, yeah.
He was in town. He was in town and he decided to stun on everyone. I was like, yeah, very nice, very nice memories. I plan on wearing a wide-legged corduroy tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have the three colorways that they released. And I don't know their official names. I apologize, but I like to call them light brown,
Mhm.
brown, dark
Mhm.
brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I
makes
like
sense.
I mean, I can picture it in my head, so.
Yeah.
this is where my brain's at. Sometimes I'm like, well, this light brown is a bit too light for what I'm trying to accomplish right now. And
Right.
I do like the dark brown very much. So I
Mm.
try not to use it too much because it'll become brown. Dark brown will become brown if I wear too much. So
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
wear brown until brown becomes light brown, and then I'll move over to dark brown. Right?
True.
With those, I'm going to be wearing the Air Max 95 in the neon colorway.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My
Nice.
front door has been rotated for an Air Max month extravaganza. Most of the sneakers there right now are Air Maxi.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's cool. It's cool. And I also, and Alvin, I think you can help me with this. I tend to, much like my dark brown pants, I tend to save the good stuff. Okay.
Mhm.
Not wear too much, but I'm like, what am I saving it for? Let's bring out
Mm.
some good stuff. So I have a few slots at the front door for some classic Air Max. Do you guys want to guess
Oh,
what they are? Real quick.
jeez.
One guess each, and I'll tell you.
95, infrared 95. I mean, not 95, 90,
Air Max
infrared
1.
90.
Air Max
Air Max
90
90.
infrared, yes. Neon, of course, I just mentioned it, and then Maya, you said Air Max 1.
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
think the Travis Air Max 1, no?
I do have the Travis Air Max
Oh.
1 in there, but I have Air Max 1 anniversary, red or blue,
Anniversary.
red or blue,
Red. I'm going
Red.
red.
blue.
Oh.
I don't have the red.
Oh.
Oh.
So that, and then there's two slots because okay, this is dumb, but picture this, audience. I have a little shoe rack thing going on, so I could fit three pairs of sneakers under the rack, so they touch the ground, and I have three slots on the rack, which kind of elevate the shoes. And for me, those are more like for shoes that I need to, take care of a bit more, right?
Mm.
Keep it off the
Mm.
ground. It's like it's if I have a 6-car garage going on, right? And I had to have a lift
Right.
for some cars, I'd like to lift the ones that are nice, right?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You drive them less often.
Yeah. So I have two slots in the upper rack. And
Okay.
I picked two pairs of sneakers that are Air Max that are very nice.
Mm.
Actually, maybe I'll wear one of those tomorrow because it is kind of nicer tomorrow. I put an Air Max 1 Atmos Elephant
I knew
in one
it.
slot,
Yeah.
and I put there was a choice between Air Max 1 Master,
Mm.
Oh,
but I put Air Max 97/1 Sean Wotherspoon instead.
very
Oh,
nice.
geez.
I think I'll wear those tomorrow, actually, guys.
Standing ovation.
Audible.
Oh, with the
I'm gonna-
corduroy.
audible. Yeah, with the corduroy.
Mhm.
Corduroy on
look, bro.
corduroy.
Yeah.
Maya's going
Oh,
denim
with
on
the
denim.
denim on
I'm going
denim.
corduroy on
Denim on
corduroy.
denim and and
Is
corduroy.
that
Yeah,
the Montreal tuxedo? Is that what it is?
Might as well be.
Oh,
Montreal tuxedo. All right. Yeah, nice wears. Oh, uh, yeah, okay. Again, quality. Check them out. Yo, the new collection is good, right, guys?
It's so
Yo,
good. And
very good.
some of the menswear stuff too, like those denim shorts that
Yeah,
are kind of
oh
like
yeah.
yeah.
a
I
little
feel like,
longer. Jorts. They're like jorts.
yeah, I feel like
I
the
like those.
women can order from the whole thing. Like, just go
Yeah.
The
for it.
whole thing,
Yeah,
bro.
the whole
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah.
catalogs. Yeah, yeah. I peeked at the women's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in there and look at it
Yeah.
and see if there's something that. What if they got like a super large size? Not the pants, but like, I don't know, tops. Anyways, all right. Let's move on to a little segment that we teethed from Canada Got Soul. It's called CGS Picks. Who wants to kick it off?
I'll kick it off.
Yeah.
So I saw that they were doing a pro show of the gold medal Kobe 4.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy about that, man. Like anything for me, it's anything like Kobe 4 to 6.
Yes.
Skip the 7 because that killed my foot, and then
Mm.
hit me up with some 8s and 9s and
Okay.
10s, and I'm blessed. So and then especially when they're bringing out like special colorways,
Mhm.
they're not just making new colorways, which isn't a bad thing. I like the new colorways too, but when they're retroing older colorways, like huge fan, love that shit. So keep doing it.
Do you
If I
plan
can
on
cop
going
these,
for
they're
them?
definitely a cop.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
man,
beautiful
for
shoe.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
I have to imagine
Big,
that it's gonna be tough. Very
hmm
tough. Because it's a
Aren't they
nice
all?
looking shoe too. Some of them are
Yeah, some of them I've seen like a Kobe sit.
what?
Where?
Maybe in stores in New York.
Oh,
It
true.
No.
might have been. Yes, I'm telling you.
In GS size or in regular size? Because I've seen stores
Maybe.
here like just notify people, hey, we got PS size available. And I'm like
oh,
Oh,
tempted
wow.
just because it's
You're tempted for
available. No, because it's like
That's crazy. It might just be the store. It must have been
maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
it wasn't here in Montreal, that's for sure.
Huh.
I wouldn't mind a couple Kobe 7s get retroed.
There's some nice colors, but in
There's some
terms
colors for
of
sure.
wearing them, I get what Alvin says. They're like
Oh yeah,
stiff
they're like
boards.
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
a big plastic shoe. But I wouldn't mind another crack at a couple of those 7 colorways. Like I remember one of my poison dart frogs started to
Yes.
yellow a little bit.
Oh, those were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the poison dart frog was really nice, man. And then
Yeah.
also the Christmas one with the purple
Oh, the
cheetah print.
purple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also very nice.
Yeah, those
Even
are
with
So those are
the ankle thing, the ankle sleeve.
yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those are the two. I like those two Kobe 7s. I just had to say that because I know like Kobe 7 is not the greatest. I sold all mine right away. Those were the ones that I sold like just because I wasn't wearing.
I feel like they kind of know, like what they've done. They've done a 5, some 6,
hmm
the 4, and now they're doing 8s, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
they kind of knew to skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
my
know the
CGS pick
yeah.
this week are hats. Did you guys see the Bape MLB collaboration?
hmm
I
You
saw
did?
like
Yeah.
a glimpse
Yeah.
of it, but I'm
Okay,
very
it's
intrigued.
yeah. So Major League Baseball and Bape are doing a collab, and I believe it's only a Japan exclusive. But I know I had reached out to New Era to see like if they could do anything, fingers crossed, because I'm a huge fan of the all over camo print.
Yeah.
And even all the different colors, there's like the purple print, the red print, the gray print, and the camo print. But I think if I had to choose, it would definitely be the regular ABC camo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
The hype.
recognizable, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Babe camo.
And they did I think Angels, White Sox, New York, Yankees
Yeah.
for the teams.
It was
But the hype
really
beast
dope.
in me, the hype beast in me needs it.
Do you feel like
Really
they
dope.
that had people? Do you guys feel like they made a lot more Angel stuff, but now it's like, oh shit, we should have done Dodger stuff because of
Yeah,
Otani, or is Angels just as
Somewhat,
popular,
yeah.
right?
true.
Somewhat, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about hats
Well,
or
because I got
too much about
a,
baseball, but
a lot of these hat shops that like move quick, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
something like that
Mhm.
with Bape might have
Uh-huh.
been in the pipeline for a minute.
A
You know
long
what I
time ago,
mean? Like,
probably, yeah.
yeah. So that might have been like because Otani's playing there, right?
Hmm.
And
Oh,
Bape's
true.
Japanese.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So yeah,
100%. Yeah.
but
But one
I
of
don't
the
know. I
but
don't
one
know.
of the things that like I learned though is that if it's recently something that's like super customized is called the CTO, and it takes
Oh,
a lot of time for it. Like it takes 3 months for samples to come in, and then it takes another 6 months for it to be
be
produced.
produced.
So it probably was like in the pipeline for a while,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
So definitely while Otani was playing for the Angels.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess
Those are nice though.
it
Yeah.
usually doesn't uh not that it doesn't matter, but it doesn't affect it as much because the major league teams are the major league teams. Like you're not going away from that, you know?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And there's some people that like collect, like I know people that just collect Expos or people that just collect Yankees, or in this case,
mm,
the undervisors are gray and green. So like I know people that just collect green UVs or gray
Mm.
UVs, you
oh,
know?
is
So
UV slang or code for
Undervisor.
undervisor?
undervisor, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
my gosh. I always thought it was something had to do with the
Yeah.
sun, fam.
Yeah, I thought it was serious talk here.
That's why I'm a sneakerhead, not a hat head, you know? Like,
Yeah. Is that
damn.
what they
They
call
go
it, hat
hand in
heads?
hand. Hat heads.
Oh my God, we're learning so much.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
start
they call it
using,
that, man.
don't call it that, but I'm gonna
Alvin,
start using that.
we'll go to like their shops and just say, hat heads, and they won't be able to tell the difference, man, that we're not into it. You know?
Hello, fellow hat heads.
Hello, fellow
Hello.
hat heads.
And they're like, narc,
I'm a seven
narc,
and a
Yeah.
quarter.
narc.
Oh my
I
God.
apologize to all the hat collectors out there. I swear to you, I just I just don't know the lingo, you know?
Yeah. Well, we know some now. The UV, eh?
Undervisor, baby.
Hey.
Supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Um, since you mentioned camo, can I just ask? And like, yeah, the big camo is very recognizable.
Hmm.
What's your favorite camo? Type of camo? There's all sorts of
Ooh.
different camos.
There's,
And I
yeah.
learned a bit about this. No, I didn't learn. I just noticed it when I was playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I was like, oh wow, oh okay. They all have
yeah.
names.
The
Okay,
different
okay.
names,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What's your
I
favorite
I
camo?
can't remember the exact name, but it looks like it's like a D digi camo. It's like
Yeah,
Right. Oh,
digital
digicamo.
digital is
digital.
Yeah, that's what it
It's
crazy.
called
is.
digi
Yeah.
camo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have like a pair of cargo pants in a beige digi
Beige
camo.
D.
Yeah, I
So
need
that's
that.
probably like a
Yeah,
desert
like a
DG
desert.
camo,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. I like tiger camo.
Bro, me too. Tiger
Ooh.
camo
Tiger
is my
camo is
thing.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I
I like every
love
camo.
tiger
Like I
camo.
love camo, but like tiger camo is my favorite, and I have nothing tiger camo yet.
Oh, yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
find that piece.
What's that? What's the Air Max, dude? It's an Atmos.
Yeah, 90, right? The 90
Yeah.
Tiger
I
camo.
I
Yeah.
had one. I had to
Oh.
sell it because it was my lower range size and it's leather guts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So tight. It hurt
Yeah.
my feet so much, but I kept wearing
Yeah.
it because it was my favorite camo. But now I feel like it's too old for me to look for a pair of like that same pair because
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
no, I should just wait for something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've tried to replace it. I've tried to take like a pair of those duck camos. Not the same.
It's not this. Duck camo is cool too, but
That camo's
you
okay.
know,
But
Mhm.
like
it's not
the
tiger
it's
camo.
not
You know,
tiger camo. No.
rar.
Cal, you
I like
gotta
regular camo. I like regular
regular
Yeah.
camo.
camo.
Yeah, yeah,
Cal's the OG.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like also I like digi camo as well. Like,
DG
but
camo's
Mhm.
cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I like regular camo.
Yeah. Urban camo is not bad too. All right.
Mm.
We'll talk. I was gonna talk about something else, but Maya mentioned like a Japan only release, and in
Mm-hmm.
my head I just said Japan's with an S because I started watching Shogun.
Oh,
Oh,
Shogun.
I
is
gotta
it
check it
good?
out.
It's so good. It's so good. I think they're at episode 4 now. Yeah, episode. We just watched episode
Oh
4.
man, it's on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's really,
Mine
really
too.
good. Like all the reviews were like, oh, 100% or like what on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. Like, oh my gosh. And I started watching it and it's really, really good. It's really good. And you got to get used to like who's who because everyone's name is Japanese.
Mm.
And I've gotten kind of the hang of it. Okay, that's this guy. And like there's politics, there's religion, there's like dramatics, there's strategizing, there's a little bit of fighting war and stuff like that, and a lot of like Japanese customs and you're like and every episode kind of explains a bit of why they act or why they go about things a certain way. And it really opens my eyes to a lot of like history and customs. So it's like, oh fuck. Okay. It's like just the last one is it's called the eightfold fence. Anyways, if you watch it and you get to that part, I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's why the characters are written this way. I go, oh my God. And it made me like figure out, I go, yes, I could totally do that. Like I could totally see myself acting that way if you follow that philosophy. So really good show. I highly recommend it. I
Yeah,
liked it. I like it a lot.
that's
That's all I
great.
was
I
got to
think
say
I
about
was
that.
gonna, I was gonna start it the other night and I forget. I think I just got tired and I didn't start it.
Yeah.
But I saw it. I was tempted.
It's definitely something that you want to be able to pay attention to. Like if
Mm.
Okay,
you're
sounds good.
yeah, like take the time to absorb, I find. Yeah, it's a good one. The gooder.
Um, CGS picks. I wanted to ask you guys about a pick.
Yeah.
Pick up. I'll say this, and if I haven't got them, and somebody else hears this and wants them, by the time this episode comes out, you can go for them. From another .ca.
Yeah.
Has a pair of size 9 of that keep ripping, don't slip in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Safari Air Max 1s. They got the
Mhm.
orange leather toe with
Very
the
good.
safari prints on them and black. They have a pair of those for $80. They're well used.
Deal.
They're well used, but
$80.
I could clean up a shoe, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good. But they're size 9. And my size 10 Air Maxes I have now fit me. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if they
Okay.
would feel the same if it was a 9.5. And these are a 9. And so I'm stuck here thinking like, should I get them? Maybe take out the insole, just see if it works,
Yeah, I was
or
gonna.
like, yeah, should I get them and try to clean them up, and then if they don't work out, sell them? Like, or should I just leave it alone? Because I'm like, it's $80 is like
Mm,
not that much money. You know what I
okay.
mean? And it's a great pair.
So great pair.
Mhm.
Great price. Like, and I think I'm a lot like you where it looks kind of like worn, well worn, but I'm like, I think I could clean those up.
You could
I
Yeah,
finagle
think I
it.
yeah,
could clean
yeah,
it up.
Facts. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the
yeah,
toe
for sure.
box, I think it'll work. But the I do believe that the disappointment of when they don't fit and then having to go through the process of selling them to get them
Mm,
out
yeah,
is gonna be so it'll make the whole work of having to sell them that much more tedious
yeah.
because part of you
yeah,
will have in the future you'll be like, fuck, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I shouldn't have done it. And
Mhm.
yeah, yeah,
yeah, versus just not doing it, just sitting down on your hands and not doing nothing, and you'll
Mhm.
less hassle. That's what
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Yeah, because there's still like, a 90%, which is pretty high chance that they'll be small,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Especially if you're saying your size 10 is a little snug.
yeah, yeah. I'd rather you take a chance on a pair that's half size too big
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So
versus
then you
agree.
put an insole in that.
yeah. This
Yep.
is really a do or die. There's no getting away around it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it, Cal.
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay.
But it's a heck of a find. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
can see the
seriously.
price?
dilemma for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's I've seen that pair for quite a long time, you know what I mean? Like in
Hmm.
good
Mm,
light, like people taking pictures of that shoe, you know what I mean? So that's why when I see it, I'm like, that's a nice shoe. Like,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's the safari, man.
And
yeah.
It's hard to beat. Yeah. Um, yeah, real quick, I wanted to I also, tap into the CGS picks to talk about like two pairs of sneakers that I got. Um, I did get these two pairs of sneakers. They're two pairs of Future X Elite.
yeah.
Under Armour Future X Elite. They're a knit basketball sneaker, part of their new line. These two pairs are part of I guess, a collection that they call Dusk and Dawn.
Hmm.
Um, it's to like inspired by the fact that the Under Armour athletes never tire and they keep working on their game. I really like the colorway, especially this one. It's like a black upper with a pink outsole,
yeah, that
and
was dope.
yeah. Um, I I got sent a few pairs of these Future X Elite, and there's like photos being done for all of them, and it's pretty cool. The way that the person that sent them to me just wanted to see what I could do in terms of photo. They just wanted to see what my vision was, and it's a pretty cool project because it's a quote unquote low pressure
Hmm.
because they're
Mm,
like I don't like
Nice.
you do whatever you want. I just want to see what happens. I'm like, cool. Like that's a
You
nice
know, full,
backing. Yeah.
full creative control is always
Yeah.
great.
It's very fun. So I'm actually having fun with these little shoots, these little projects. I'm going a bit overboard on some of them.
as you do.
I know you're going crazy.
And but it's fun. Like it's fun when the shoot is finished
Hmm.
and
Mm,
then I clean up the area like that I had set up. So it's yeah, very soon. But shout out to Under Armour. This is Under Armour US, Under Armour Canada. Shout out to them.
Mm.
Have you
Anything else,
balled in
guys?
that shoe yet?
I
No,
have
because you're
not
taking the pictures.
exactly.
Yeah, now that
Yeah.
it's
And and
time.
and I won't ball in them until I'm done taking photos of all of them. There's
true.
two more that I
Yeah.
need to take photos of, and then I plan to do a group shot. So be on the lookout for that because it just makes sense. I have 6 pairs.
Definitely.
So it's easy
Yeah,
group shot.
yeah.
So, but then in my head, I'm like, hey, dum-dum, just do the group shot now. I'm like,
Save it.
do
Yeah.
the group shot now. And then then I only have 2 left that I need to keep clean.
Facts,
Yeah.
bro.
So there's that. There's that. Yeah. Um, quick question. When you guys are taking photos or whatnot, do you put on music? Mood music of any sort? Is there a go-to song that you use? I have a go-to
Oh,
song.
what's your go-to?
It's a Heartbreak Anniversary by
By
Giveon.
Giveon?
Oh, by Giveon?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You get in your feels, eh?
Banger.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
but he's
It's a good song,
yeah, it's a
but
great
It's
song.
and
soothing. It's relaxing.
it
You know?
is.
Mhm.
And I'll sing along on some parts, and I think it's just like um rep, not repetitive, but like it's just instinctive, like the way I go about it. So I don't
Mhm.
have to focus on the words, and it keeps me moving while I'm doing. Or maybe in some world, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show
You're
you what I can
heartbroken.
do. You broke up with me, well, I'll show you what I can do. And then I take a
That's what
photo
it
with it.
sounds like.
Jeez. That's funny, bro.
Yeah. All right. Okay. What do you guys have mood music of some sort? Anything?
I don't know.
No.
No, when I'm outdoors, I will before, like if I'm going somewhere to shoot,
Yeah.
I'll be listening to music in my car, or if I'm on the train, I'll be listening to music in my earphones.
Yeah.
But when I'm shooting, if I'm outside, I usually turn my earphones off so I could hear around my surroundings and shit, because I'm like in
Yeah,
a camera and
always.
trying to run around and
Right.
stuff. And then in the house, I'm usually just got something on YouTube on that I'm just listening to in the
Okay.
background, like talking or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I had on today. I had a podcast on, and they started talking about creating content.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, yo, let's get it. And then I got up, I kept listening to the pod, and it put me in the mood, man. So I just kept going and took shots and
Oh, okay.
yeah. But most of the
Nice.
time, though, most of the time it's some like old school R&B mixtape. But same thing as Chris. Like I'll just be able to sing to it. It'll be just like, second nature. I don't have to think about the words. It'll just put me in the mood and then just shoot.
Yeah. And Alvin's Filipino. So he can sing.
R&B.
Yeah, yeah.
I can karaoke. There's a difference.
True.
I don't know. All right. Let's get into flooding our feed. Just a couple of pair of sneakers we're going to talk about real quick. I think everyone's happy about this one. Jordan 3 Black Cement. They've announced that it is reimagined.
Give me that.
Oh, no. Sorry. It's not reimagined. It's
Yes.
remastered. Sorry.
Remastered.
Yeah.
It's
Remastered.
not reimagined. Remastered. At first, I was like, that's not news. What the fuck is this? Why are they posting about this? And then I thought about it. I go, holy shit, that is big news.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
means a lot.
Yeah. They're talking about like they're going back to the specs of 88 or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
That's-
be like that sleek toe. No?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Hopefully it's like, GR like the past few not a GR, but like how
no,
they've
I
made
know what
tons
you
of
mean.
pairs.
Numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. I just hope so. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So reimagined things might be different, right? Like they can
Suede.
they take like liberties in terms of design and they might switch up some stuff. While remastered is just they take whatever's already been done and just
Yeah.
fucking make it dope.
Yeah.
They've
Just
mastered it.
master it.
Yeah.
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 They master it. Yeah. Makes it really, really, really exciting. November 23rd. That's around Black
Yes.
Friday,
I
right?
think there will be a lot of
Yeah.
units. If it's like a November
Yeah. I think so.
release,
too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it'll
Yeah,
be a
that's
lot
a
of
good
units.
thought.
But like, so we've mentioned this before. Gratitude Jordan 11 sat in some spots.
Mhm.
This is a different shoe, but in some ways it's like, hey man, that was still a Jordan 11. I mean, Jordan 11 is
Mhm.
supposed to do big things, but
But it's a price point too. Weren't those like 270, 320?
Canada, I think 295.
Yeah, bro. Well, I guess the
Yes.
Jordan 3 is gonna
Yeah.
be the same, no?
Yeah, I would
I think
assume
in the
so.
270 zone. Maybe by
Yeah.
then, yeah, maybe jacked up to 280 because it's a remastered or 290.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But
Jeez, man.
it's it's very good. Like, look, I this past week messaged Cal because I saw a pair of used white cement fours for under $300.
Mm.
It's a 2016 pair with a Nike Air. And I'm hesitating. Like, I'm like, yo, should I get this? He's like, I don't know. Like, normally that would have been gone, no? Like, something's up,
Yeah,
right?
for that price?
Yeah.
Is it because the black the bread four has that new toe, so everyone is figuring that the all the new fours will have that nice toe going on, and if I get that 2016 pair, it's just like, well, that's old stuff, old news.
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe
partly
it's the
that.
age.
I don't know. It's tough.
And the military fours are coming out as well,
Yeah,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
or whatever they're called now.
military blue.
It's
Yeah.
not it's not military anymore. It's something else.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
changed
yeah.
their name on it. Yeah.
Industrial?
Industrial blue.
Yeah, industrial. Yeah.
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 Okay, man, we got to plan this one out. We have until November to save up. Eh? Yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That'll work. Kobe 8 Protro Venice Beach. This is actually quite soon, April 13, in a month. Kobe 8 Protro Venice Beach. You guys like this pair?
I
Summer
like
vibes,
it.
bruh.
I like the colors. I like the
Mhm.
pops of like yellow and orange. I like the vibrant colors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe 8 was very wearable on street.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
A
So
lot
you'd
of
wear
good
this on
shorts.
street?
I don't think I will try it. Like, if I could get them for retail, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I will not get them on resale, I believe.
Okay.
I
They're
always,
dope.
yeah, yeah,
They're never one of my favorites, though.
yeah, that's
They're
how I
Really?
feel.
No, I like the Kobe 8, but just this Venice Beach colorway of it. It's cool,
Mm.
but yeah, it's a
Mm.
bit much.
Yeah, I feel like the gray spots should be a different color. I've always felt that way.
White, red,
Yeah,
White, do you
maybe.
think?
I don't know.
red.
Just not gray. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel that.
This probably has a significance why it's gray, and I totally over my head, but
Mm.
yeah,
I feel like it's great because of the
asphalt.
concrete that people play on. Yeah,
Yeah, concrete.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, that does make sense. But meh. All right. Jordan, that doesn't mean we don't want it, right? Okay. We can get it, we
Right.
can get
Yeah, no, we don't.
it. Jordan 11 low diffused blue. August 17th. Jordan 11 low diffused blue. So,
It's cool.
yeah, I don't know if it's the pictures that I saw that made them look cool. But I really like this pair for some reason.
It's the navy,
Oh.
bro.
Yeah. You can't go
Uh-uh.
wrong.
That with
It's
the
a good
clean,
like
clean
summer
white.
sneaker.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it too. The weather's getting warmer.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
feeling happier.
And then like a nice like navy blue fitted, whatever team, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it's navy, you're straight.
LA Dodgers? That's not
Yeah,
navy
That's
blue,
like
but
royal
whatever.
blue.
yeah, royal blue.
Or- It's probably Dodger
whatever.
blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Look at you, hat head.
Angels blue.
Hat head.
Head. Maybe if the UV is the diffused blue. Next one. Okay, real quick. Nike KD 17.
I like these, bro.
Yo, 17. His 17th
Yeah,
signature shoe. It's a lot, man.
Crazy.
but they look good, man.
You like them?
They remind me of the Air Max Plus, like
Yeah.
the
That's what
tuned
they're
air,
inspired
like
by.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So it's like I feel like they're trying to make it a little bit more street friendly.
Mm.
Hmm.
Maybe, maybe not, but I like them. Like I mess with them. They look good.
Okay. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
see some colorways of this doing really well. If they go with the Air
Hmm.
Max Plus colorways,
Yeah, like the
like
OG
putting
Yeah.
a,
colorways for
a
sure.
nice purple and with an orange swoosh on it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I mean, that is the sun's colorway, no?
As well.
Hey.
Yes. Um, yeah. I don't think I'll get pairs, but it'll be cool to see.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
they could possibly make a colorway I would like. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
when I look at it, I'm like, that's a cool looking shoe. This one I wouldn't buy, but there might be a pair that comes out that I like the way that looks.
You probably
Yeah.
like the on pearls, bro. Whatever colorway. It's usually something with pink.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
Oh,
I'm usually a
yeah.
fan of all the on pearl like colorways for the KDs, man. They usually execute those pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn. And they got to compete with all the other
Air Max Plus
all the other
colorways.
signature lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like the book. Jeez.
The book.
Yeah.
Yeah. The book is basically like a Jordan 1, but like in basketball shoe form. I'm talking about like the panels
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
what colorways
Yeah.
you could
The
put on it.
silhouette.
Like he's done a lot
Yeah.
of PE colorways where it's like the shattered backboard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're nice, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Uh Air Max 1, the 86 version in a with the big bubble in a blue colorway. This is a women's release. They will have extended sizing all the way up to like 15 men. So there's
Jeez.
that.
Nice.
I like this. I am partial to the Air Max 1 blue versus the red.
Mm.
That's me.
And this is the one with the the Air Max Day one, right? With the neon green
There,
midsole, or are we talking about something else?
there
I
is
think that's a
just a
separate one.
regular with the white.
Mm.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
one. But yeah, there is the one with the yellow for Air Max
Mm.
Day, which is
Yeah.
also very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I remember when the red ones came out, so that's why I
Nice
see it
one,
now
nice.
with the big bubble, and I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I think I'm more partial to the red pair.
Red. How
But
many? Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I like how it's a women's exclusive with
Yeah.
extended sizing.
How many pairs of Air Max do you guys believe you will get this month of March?
None.
None, eh?
I haven't seen any that like blew my
Must-haves?
mind, you know? Yeah, like must-haves.
Maybe old pairs. I usually get in the mood to get like a lot of Air Max. Like there's been years where I just went bonkers and just bought tons of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, this year, I don't know. I
This
think
year,
it's
Nike
chill.
is slacking on the promotion,
promoing.
man. I don't
Yeah.
see anyone
They've
really
been,
talking
bro.
about that.
Yeah, Air Max didn't have much of a
I mean,
marketing this
do you
year.
guys remember what was the Air Max Day release last year?
It wasn't the big
Was that
bubble
Concepts or the Big
Oh,
Bubble?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
and the
big
year
the
bubble.
before
big
was Concepts. Yeah,
or the
Oh,
concept or both.
I
concepts.
I
think
don't
the
know.
year before was Concepts, right?
yeah. I think that's how it went. Big Bubble was last year, and then the year before was Concepts, right? Wasn't it?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't
See?
know,
Yeah,
but
Big Bubble, yeah, they reintroduced like the Air Max one with the Big Bubble, I think.
Yeah. Maybe they're like, oh, a
yeah,
month is way too much. Let's go back to a day.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
one day.
They're like, we have way too much other things to deal
Yeah.
with.
Speaking of which, Air Max DN. Air Max DN is the one of the March 26 releases. I think DN stands for dynamite. I don't know. I
I
tried to
don't know.
read the description of the sneaker, and it's probably the only word that had D and N in it.
Mm.
Did you
Well,
guys
what
get a
does
look at this?
TN stand for?
Tuned? Is that what it is?
Tuned.
Tuned
Tuned.
air?
I
Yeah.
believe. I
Yeah.
believe, yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you think it was?
Dynamite.
Dynamite?
Yeah. It's in the
Is it in
description of the
sticks or
sneaker.
something? Oh yeah, okay. Then it
Yeah.
probably is. They
So
I like the Supreme one just because of hype beast styles. Other than that, I haven't seen any that have caught my eye out of all of them that I've seen. They look kind of plain to me.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
they're cool.
I just
They
don't
kind of
know.
they remind me of the Noctas a little bit in terms of like the silhouette.
Yeah, like a raised kind of outsole with a little space where like right at the arch area.
Hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's all right. It's not
it's a
ugly.
new technology. So yeah,
It's
it's
not
not ugly.
ugly, but I think in terms of it being the release or one of the releases for Air Max Day, I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
especially like the first like colorway, if it is for Air Max Day,
Hmm.
Like the all black
do
or
something,
the
yeah, do
yeah.
something different, man. Like do something memorable, not like
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
this shoe that looks like it could be on the shelf of anywhere. Like that looks like
Yes.
Hmm.
a shoe. Like no offense if you like the shoe, but like, and I like the air bubble and stuff. But the upper looks like you could find it at Winners. Like it'll be sitting at Winners. This looks like a Winners shoe, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like something that nurses would wear too with their scrubs.
Oh,
Mm,
maybe
I
it's
can see
gonna be
that.
big with the nurse crowd.
Maybe.
I think it'll be big in the UK, bruv. Isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
it'll be big in the UK.
maybe
It's
maybe
like a big UK Skepta shoe, you know?
the
Hmm.
N stands for the nurses.
The
Oh.
nurses.
Air Max, the nurses. Yeah. It kind of this last shoe kind of leads into um the topic I had for this week. We're talking about new silhouettes,
Hmm.
and it got me thinking. I was shopping for sneakers, and I was trying to figure out what to search for in for like different boutiques on eBay's and whatnot. And I kept going back to the same sneakers, right? The
Mhm.
same silhouettes. So I wanted to find out from you guys how a new silhouette, like a new design of sneaker, or a new slash old silhouette, which is kind of like as an example, New Balance 550. It's a new
Mm.
but old silhouette can
Mhm.
affect a brand. Okay, so this new one, this the Air Max DN, it had some type of effect, maybe not a great one. It's a new silhouette that they're trying out, and from our point of view, it's kind of like, well, you know, you didn't do much, but there are some silhouettes that come out that can affect the brand in a certain way. I did bring up the 550, which is a new slash old silhouette
Yeah.
that kind of really pushed the brand to different heights. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think the
100%.
colorways like slash story behind certain things is huge. Like
Mm-hmm.
for
Mhm.
example, like apparently rumor has it that the Stash Air Max 95s are coming back in the holiday.
Yeah.
And that's been like a 95 that's been like on most Air Max heads like top grail list.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like unattainable. And if you do attain it, you can't wear it because it's so old. But
Mm-hmm.
now that it's releasing and it looks like they're not doing anything to fuck it up,
Yes.
because let's face it, sometimes Nike fucks shit up. Now, I don't care who says anything, that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, like this is just like this could be a resurgence of that 95 silhouette.
Yeah.
Not that it needs it, but it's like you don't see it a lot right now. I don't know if it's because it's not summertime or whatever, but I don't see it on the streets, you know?
No,
So,
but in that way, maybe it does need it because the old one is just that old. That
yeah,
one, there aren't any too many in circulation, and two, people who have it don't want to circulate it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I did see like what he has like a pop-up or something set up at
Yeah, I think he
Concepts.
had like a book and he did a pop-up for like a book that he had, which was dope, but I was looking for the shoe, so
Uh-huh.
you know.
Yes. So bringing back old designs, that's a way to like bring some heat back to the particular brands.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
But
think
new ones
also,
also like with the AE1, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And the Harden, like the latest Harden is I see it everywhere. People
I
talking
haven't.
about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't see it on foot, but like all over the internet, I see that shoe and people saying that it's good.
Yeah.
Um, and I hadn't heard a lot of talk about Adidas, you know what I mean, for a minute. And they're both those shoes are getting talked about quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. That's good. That's the see, like it's very hit or miss if if they bring back old sneakers with new technology, sometimes it doesn't work. But this one, if you take a chance on a new design completely and it doesn't work, then I think you're really fucked.
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
like you might just kill that line altogether. But if you do like all of a sudden like strike gold or strike oil, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
With like the AE one, yeah, it's true. Harden is true, bro. You're right.
Yeah.
Um,
And like with Reebok,
yeah,
like you can't really see like what are they gonna do? That's tricky for them because they only have a couple like a few like hits out
yeah.
like you know what I mean outside their classics like the classic leather and stuff like that.
Question.
But yeah, you got the question and then you got like the Shaq series.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Iverson series and the Shaq series.
Hmm.
Then like
Yeah,
Sean Kemp's or whatever. But then when they
yeah.
tried to like move forward, I guess that was Adidas that did that, right?
Back
Moved the
in the day.
basketball over to Adidas and
Yeah,
took it like the new stuff. Like that's why John Wall and then went over to Adidas, right, from Reebok.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do actually, because I was gonna I was gonna say last time they did it, it didn't work, and then I realized like, oh wait, that was Adidas that took it away, so maybe it would have
Mm,
worked.
Yeah, they need a player,
Maybe
bro.
they
They
need
just need
somebody,
someone.
yeah.
Hmm.
okay.
A
Yeah,
player or even a designer, like how Salehi did for New Balance.
Oh, true.
yeah.
I mean,
Or
They
Crocs,
need
like
Teddy.
not
They
Salehi.
need a
huge
Teddy.
The name Joe
collab.
Fresh Goods. Sorry, that was
Well,
Joe
they
Fresh
had
Uh,
Goods
that
and
Pyre Moss
Salehi.
guy. Pyre Moss was over at Reebok for a little while, but
What
it
did he
yeah,
didn't
do?
work.
There
but like
was
they'd
like
have
I
to.
don't think people,
You need a
Pyre Moss.
particular person to bring out like a new design completely, or attach a name to
Yeah.
it so that people actually
Mm-hmm.
pay attention. From
Yeah.
my point of view, like you get Jerry Lorenzo, and everyone's waiting. Oh, okay. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? And then when he does finally put out his new stuff, people are
Mm-hmm.
looking
Right.
versus just dropping
Yeah.
like an Air Max DN and people are like, "Oh, this is new." Well, like, where'd
See,
the
like
ideas come
had
from?
they gotten like Skepta maybe
Yeah,
Yeah,
behind it
facts.
to like, come out with a dope
like a
colorway
little
or
collab something. Yeah,
collab, yeah, maybe it would have, you know, done
Jerry
better.
kind of went back to the old stuff, but made it new as well. Like he
yes,
kept his same Fear of God style that he did with Nike,
yeah.
and just brought it
Hmm.
over to Adidas. He didn't change up his style or anything. Like so that's
No,
Hmm.
almost like a rework kind of thing.
like what didn't make it for Nike? He's like, you know what? What if I just move this here or just you
Yeah.
know. um. So yeah, like for weeks now, I've been looking for that pair of Adidas that I could wear on street. And my thing is, I'm looking at all these, I'm doing all the searches, trying to find pairs of sneakers that I can buy. And all the old staples, like I go, I don't want a Stan Smith. I don't want a
No.
superstar. Even the 84 form, people have suggested that to me. And I'm like, I don't want it unless there's a collab attached to it. But then I find it, but even then, it's not pushing me over the edge. So I'm like, I'm gonna need a new design on this. But I don't know what they might be able to put out there that I'm gonna latch onto. And I'm even looking. Look, yo, remember the time when Ultra Boost was super hot? Ultra
Mm.
Boost was
Yeah.
something. Remember when NMD? Now we don't even. No one.
Who?
Yeah.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
No more for the nurses. Yeah,
No more.
No,
NMD.
it's no more dollars, bro. No
No
more
more
dollars.
dollars. Oh yeah. Uh, I need something new, but yeah, like so. Even if I find like a really, there was a Bape NMD, and back when that
Yeah.
released, it was crazy.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
there's a pair on eBay, and I was looking at it and I was watching it, and I'm like, how much am I gonna pay for this? Like, am I gonna pay for an NMD? Is this what's going on right now?
That's crazy.
Right. So I backed away from that ledge, and
Good call.
but then I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, am I supposed to look for like a new silhouette?
Yo,
Uh,
did you look through the EQT line?
yeah, kind of, kind of.
That I remember they had that whole line. I hadn't thought of that when we
Yeah,
talked
I
about it
did.
other
I did
times.
look at, and you'll like this, the Kith one, the Ronnie Fieg one,
Oh,
the
Yeah.
the
Brave
gold one?
Brave Brave and Blue. Yeah, the blue and the
Yeah.
gold one.
You had those because I
I
got them
had, yeah,
from
yeah,
you. You
yeah.
gave those to me.
I was just looking at them because I'm like, yeah, that would be special because it's like out there and whatever. Yeah, and I can
Yeah.
find pairs, but I'm like, no, that's still not doing it. So I don't know, guys. I really don't know.
Would you do
Um,
the Crazy Eight?
so it's a weird criteria, but I'd like a shoe that I can kind of wear without lacing if I can,
Hmm.
or laced up or not laced,
Pre-laced? Pre-laced.
I
Yeah, that's the
guess.
way
But
to
then it
go.
it becomes extra bulky. I do have pairs. I have the red pair of the Crazy Eight. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
very bulky shoe, like bulbous, bulky.
Mm-hmm. Like the outsole?
The whole shoe, when you have it on, it's kind of like a whole bubble on your foot. Sharp. It's
Yeah.
got a good shape, but it's kind of biggish. Very
Mm.
padded, and I can only rock it a certain way if I can. Like, I have to show a lot of sock if I'm gonna wear that shoe.
Mm. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'm tending more towards a lower cut sneaker if possible, because we are getting into warmer weather too. So there's that. Um, I wanted to also mention, like, look, Jordan sneakers. Okay, as much as people love them, it's no new silhouettes.
No.
No
Yo.
new Jordan silhouette does well,
Hmm.
and so they continuously have to rely on like the old designs, and that's it. It's not a bad thing, but that's just the way
But
it
it
is.
works.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's just a thing where you like, hey, they've never had to put out a new design. If anything, the
Yeah.
new designs are kind of like, no, kind of
Yeah.
like detrimental to the brand in some way.
Yeah, that's
Those
funny that
those
it
two
is kind
threes,
of.
yo. Those Jordan 2 3s.
Yeah,
Those are cool.
I think the problem is the old designs are so strong that
Yeah.
why would you get
Yeah.
that if you can get this? Why don't
Yeah.
you get it? Just get a 3 or just get a 2. Why would you get a 2 3? Just get a 3 or just get a 2.
I agree. What
Yeah,
about the Trunner though? What about the Trunner? Remember the Trunner?
I do remember the Trunner.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think would happen if they brought the Trunner out? Think it would
Um,
sell?
they
They
have
did an
to.
OVO one back in the day, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
did
remember
well, that
that.
one. It's
I
hard
think
to
that one did
find.
really good. Yeah.
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 I think you need to attach a cool story to it, or else
Yeah.
it goes unnoticed, I find.
Do like a Travis, you know?
Travis, yes, I was
Oh,
just gonna say Travis Scott Trunner.
Travis Scott,
What?
Trunner Scott Trunner. Trunner Scott Travis. Yeah.
The Trunner Scotts,
The
bro.
Trunner Scotts.
The Trunner Scats.
How about models like the 990 V6? So 990 is a very good line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
V1, yeah, V2, very nice. V3, then they
3.
went up to a V6, which I think people are like good with, but some people are not good with at all
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the shape. I think it depends on the colorway.
Mm-hmm. I think a
Yeah,
lot
the
of the
most
youngers like it
Mm,
because of the bulkiness.
yeah.
I heard it's very comfortable. That's the one thing that
Mm.
I've heard unanimously, that it's very comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. Um, and what about the idea of vaulting sneakers, which is basically you take a sneaker, you put away the design, you put away the production for a while, for a few years, until people kind of like, hey, what happened to all the Stan Smith?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, boom, they come back out.
I think that's smart. I think it's smart to vault sneakers and then bring them out
Yeah.
in like
What do
10
you guys
years.
think they should vault right now?
Huh.
The Jordan 1.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, the Jordan 1.
I don't think it'll ever
550?
happen, but yeah.
Yeah, it'll never. The
Uh,
The
550,
dunk?
you said it?
Yeah.
yeah, 550 should vault. Dunk, you said?
I feel
Yeah.
like
No, I wouldn't vault it. I like the dunk, but you know.
Yeah, it's weird. So you know the plum colorway of the dunk?
uh-huh.
It's like
Yeah.
a two shades of purple with like kind of like a dark red swoosh going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That came
Yeah.
out like a few years ago, not a lot of years ago, just a few years ago, and I think it's coming back out soon.
Yeah, because they did that ugly duckling one again too, no? The
Yeah.
green, brown, and
Mm-hmm.
orange or whatever.
So, and all of a sudden, I'm kind of interested in it.
I was looking for them, bro. That colorway
Yeah.
is so good.
So I don't know for what reason, but I just saw a picture of it. I'm like, yeah, that would look good on my feet. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
yeah,
then you know what I
okay.
did after? I looked for the Air Max 1 in the same colorway.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the formula is, what the deal is with new silhouettes. Is there some formula that works well for you guys? Is there anything that the audience would like to see in terms of new silhouettes, how they work and how they affect us? Is there anything else you guys want to mention about this?
I want to see what Shaq and Allen Iverson do with Reebok.
Yeah,
Like,
I hope they have something cooking.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I hope they
hopefully.
bring Reebok up to some glory, and I want those guys to succeed. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
seeing Reebok succeed will be nice, just because those guys will be succeeding.
It feels
They
like
need to
they got
Potro, man.
they got yeah. I think they had like blank check. It feels like it. The way that they're talking about stuff, like Shaq's like tweeting random athletes, "Yo, come over to Reebok." I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
got something cooking.
Yeah, the comeback.
Yeah. Yeah, because those two guys still have like they're still influential, I find, and like people still
Oh,
really
for
like
sure,
them.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Sure.
if they get the right type of athlete to like tap in and then fucking run with one of their silhouettes, might work. Maybe some Shaq sneakers, but in a low version.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shaq
like
Gnosis
a
low.
Protro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Bangers.
Yeah. For the summer.
Some aged midsoles on there. Jeez.
Oh.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Reebok, hit us up, man. We know what we're talking about out here, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Any shout outs? Good to go?
Yeah.
Good to
Good to
go.
go.
right, that was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Alvin, where can people find you?
You can find me at Mr. Qmart and at Canada Got Soul.
Shout out to Canada Got Soul. Calby, where can people find you?
You can find me at Just Calby.
Shout out to Just Calby. And Maya, where can people find you?
You can find me at potato.tato and at Traffic Boys.
Shout out to the Traffic Boys. And you can find myself at Christopher.chu. Be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Sneaker Logic and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.